Welcome back, everybody. Just cardboard. Hey, we're gonna have a little discussion. I've had one of my cohorts or friends say something about, hey, he mispriced a card on his eBay store and somebody bought it. He said I had it for uh, I can't remember if it said it was 99 cents or $1 and free shipping. When you do that on eBay, you're losing money between your shipping supplies, your eBay fees, and if you do any promotion, your promotion fees on top of it. So yeah, you're losing money. You're losing probably anywhere from 15 cents to 25 cents, every one. But you call it a loss leader. Hopefully that guy comes back, sees that, watches your store a little bit more often, and says, "Hey, I see that card. Hey, I want that card." And maybe he'll buy it just because he's been watching your store because you had that loss leader in there. But speaking of 99-cent cards, there's actually $1 card, free shipping. This is that Josh Unbox out in California. And he buy five or more and you get 20% off. I took him up on that deal. I was looking at some of his dollar cards. I'm like, all right, I'll look at some of your dollar cards. I'll take five and take this just 20% off. I can get these cards for like 84 cents, 86 cents. Mike Trout, Top Chrome. That's not bad. I actually got some other Mike Trout sepia card, refractor, sepia or sepia, however you want to pronounce it, refractor. I got that one. I got the Prism refractor too. So I got all three of those cards of Mike Trout, but this is one I actually got out of the five. It's just a regular Mike Trout, not a refractor or anything. Topps Chrome. I'm a Bears fan. Jay Cutler refractor. This is actually a refractor. I wasn't a big Cutler fan though, so I'm a Bears fan, not a Cutler fan, but it's a Topps Chrome refractor. Another Mike Trout Prism dollar. Bobachet Prism refractor Topps Chrome. Another Bowman Chrome, not a refractor or anything, but Juan Soto, all for $1 each, plus an additional 20% off, plus free shipping, 84, 86 cents a piece. So he didn't make no money off that sale. Whatsoever. I thought that was my gain, his loss. So some low end sports cards I picked up for cheaper than $1 box. So speaking of pickups, I got another whatnot pickup back, and that's where you see Drake May. This is a Panini Green Cracked Ice. Awesome card. Probably picked it up for $4 on a whatnot sale. It's on my eBay store right now for $25 and $5 shipping, and somebody will buy it. I just recently sold three. It was 2025 Topps Holiday Ohtani cards, three of them. Just sold them. I mean, just recently, just rang before I started this, so I just got a ding on my phone, looked at it, and I got to ship off three Ohtani cards to Texas. No problem. But all this sale was on a whatnot sale for two guys sports cards. Everything was in a one touch or mag, however you want to call it. Everything, except for the giveaway. That's a Tom Brady card. Like I said, I know I didn't pay over $4 for anything. Caleb Williams, rookie. These are some liquid stuff that you can get rid of real quick. We got Nikola Jokic or whatever. That one, I don't know why I bid on that one. Maybe just to get things rolling. Patrick Mahomes. Now you gotta watch Patrick Mahomes. His cards are going down in value since Kansas City's not in the playoffs, and Mahomes is hurt, so his cards are going down. I got a feeling you might want to buy him, keep a hold of him. Him and Kelsey's both. Another one, Thunder Lane, Patrick Mahomes, picked up that one. I'm a big Jordan collector too. NBA hoops, I picked up a Jordan. Some of them were going a little higher than I wanted to pay for, so I didn't get them all. Dennis Rodman, Bowman's best. Probably picked it up for a couple dollars. I liked it when Rodman was with the Bulls. Bulls, Rodman, Pittman, and Jordan. So that was the three. Drew Brees, Topps Chrome refractor. Nice card. Picked up probably for a couple bucks. Luka Doncic, Donruss Optic. This is a purple refractor. Picked it up. Like I said, everything is in a one touch or mag, whatever you want to call it. Another purple refractor, Steph Curry. The Panini product. Another select Caleb Williams, select certified and rookie card. Caleb Williams, card number 1, select certified. Extreme Sean Kemp. I don't know why I picked that one up. I picked up some of Kemp's rookies. They sell for a couple bucks. I think I probably got a couple bucks in them. This is one card every once in a while you go to a card show. You don't see this. I don't know what it is about the 90 Flair. You don't see it in the dollar box too often. If you do, you better grab it. Hey, this is the one that has no black line. This is actually a good one. This is the air card because all the other ones have a black line underneath that bubble, right above the stats, and this one don't. So this is one of the good ones. So you pay attention to that one too. I got one of these in a Beckett 9. I'm not going to sell it. No, I'll probably get this one graded too, just because it doesn't have that black line across there. All the newer 90 Flair cards have a black line across it, and that was the updated version of it. So that was a good pickup. I think I paid $4 for that. There's times you go to the card show, you're lucky to buy one of those for $10. So, and I got one of the giveaways too. Henderson, rookie. Yeah, it was. I'm not one of those giveaway goblins. I think that's what they call them and whatnot. I'm not one of those guys, but I watched Two Guys Sports Cards, and I'm not going from every show just to see if I can get the free giveaway. I'm not that person. I don't believe in that. I don't think you should have giveaways, but whatever. That's the only reason sometimes some of these people go to the those whatnot shows to see what they can get for a giveaway for nothing. It's whatever. I'm not that person. I go in there and watch Two Guys Sports Cards to buy stuff, not to get the free giveaways. So that's what I got. I got mags. Like I said, that one was even a mag. That Drake May was even in a mag, so I took it out, put it on top loader. It's actually in my box, and box 1 tab E in my eBay store. It's listed. The last Drake May I just sold like the other day, it was just a regular Donruss rated rookie. I sold it for, I think I had it listed for 20, and I sent like one of those 5% off offers, and guy got it for 19. Sold just for the plain Jane Donruss rated rookie. Sold for $19. I sold some Otanis. Like I said, I just sold a 3-pack of 3 individual 2025 Topps holiday Otanis. They're going to Texas. Card shows I will be at. This is January 17th. I'll be at this one. This is the Pike County Sports Card Show in Pittsfield. I will be there at that one. We'll see how that show is. It'll be my first time setting up that show. It'll be my first time ever being at that show. Then the next day, January 18th, I'll be at the Route 66 Hotel in Springfield at this show. So we'll see how that one goes too. The last one was a little slow. I got some new stuff. See how things go. Like I said, this I don't know about anybody else's eBay store, but this holiday weekend, January 1st, that wasn't Christmas, mostly January 1st, made some major sales. I had a Drake May PSA 10, what was it, Prestige or something? And, Prismatic, not Prestige, but Prismatic Green Wave PSA 10 or Drake May. I had it on my eBay store for $200, like $7 or $8 shipping. I got best offer of $180. I took it. But by the time I had it promoted, by the time I have promotional fees and my eBay transaction fees, between shipping materials and all that, there's $50 right there gone. That card itself, I had totally invested $80 in, so I got $130 out of 80. I mean, I made a little bit of money. That was the best thing about it. I made a little bit of money. I actually picked up Drake May Prismatic PSA 10 up from one of the card shows. I couldn't remember which one, but one of the card shows I picked that one up at from a guy. He wanted my Ohtani PSA 10. It was when he was in a Dodger uniform. His first home run. It was a Topps Now PSA 10. He wanted it. I had it listed out there for 16. He goes, give me $40 more on this card and you can have this. All right. Sounds good to me. So speaking of, I watched one of those people said there's different sellers out there. There's the guy that goes around and says, what's your bottom dollar on this? What's the best you can do? The other guy that wants to do a bundle. The other guy just goes around real quick and looks and looks and looks. Then he comes back around again for a second time, does a slower look, then comes around maybe a third time and stop at certain areas to look even closer. Then he might go a fourth time completely around the whole card show and start picking things out and making deals. There's a lot of people doing comps. I do the same thing. The one that really gets me is I had it as a graded card. I don't have a graded card next to me right now, but is a PSA. Let's say this is Drew Brees' PSA. This is a PSA Topps Chrome Refractor. I don't have a price on this one exactly, but one just like it sold for $200. I want $300 for this one. And the kid didn't like it when I grabbed my phone and went to the PSA app and scanned that barcode up there on the PSA slab. And I showed him, PSA is going to offer you $67 for that card. He disappeared really quick. So I'm not trying to say nothing bad to anybody, but be on your toes out there as a dealer. There is kids going around with slabs and go, well, I don't know what the price on this one is, but one just like with a different player sold for $200. I want $300 for this one. And as soon as I scanned that PSA code on that and showed this is what PSA is going to offer you, that kid disappeared instantly. And I heard that kid right behind me, another dealer, he's wanting $150 for that dealer. And I'm like, that I'm not trying to get mad at anybody, but that just burns me. You're just going around there just with technology and everything now, people scanning cards. I mean, everybody's got, a PSA app or, you can look up to see what things are going for. I mean, right now, if you go to eBay app on your phone and scan, and you can scan that slab, you can scan a raw card and see what's been selling for eBay. I've been using that option here as soon as I found out about it. It's free. It's in your eBay app. You just go down and you find scan cards, and you scan a card and it'll tell you what the price, what's sold on eBay last and what it sold for. So, I mean, the days of these kids going around, I want $300 for that, and you can just grab your phone out and scan it from eBay, and it's the last one sold for, $50. I'll give you $25. I mean, and then you got to pay attention because even the last sale, I kind of got burnt on the SGC 10 of Patrick Mahomes because the last one it sold was in October for $50. The kid goes, I got $40 in it, and I'm like, I'll give you $40 in trade. That's fine. So he took I think it was a Drake May for $10 I had, and I gave him $30 cash for it, which I'm probably going to take a beating on that, but I'm just going to hold on. Hopefully next year the Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs comes back, goes to the playoffs. Since Mahomes is actually hurt, and Kansas City didn't make the playoffs, so I do have some Mahomes cards. I got some Travis Kelce cards that's actually they're going down in price dramatically. So we're just going to have to probably keep a hold of those and see what happens. And that's all I have for you. Cardboard Gold. I'm going to tell you, nobody sponsors me. Cardboard Gold don't stop sponsor me. DGA here, he doesn't sponsor me. There's nobody that sponsors me. There's not a eBay seller. There's not a ComC. Nobody sponsors me. I'm just a regular Joe out there out in the hobby world talking about this stuff. I know some people get sponsored and goes, I can't talk about eBay too much because ComC is my sponsor and I can't talk about eBay and all this. I'm not that person. I'll tell you what I've experienced and what I've done. And like I said, there's nobody sponsor me in this show whatsoever. I'm just telling you how it is. It's YouTube. Nobody sponsored me, but I do use Cardboard Gold products as far as penny sleeves, top loaders, and the Card Saver ones. And I actually got the PSA fitted sleeves. And I use the PSA ones because or just PSA slabs fit in them. Now, if I have an SGC one, I go to Walmart and buy the graded card sleeves from Ultra Pro because the SGC ones fit in there pretty nice. So, but that's all I gotta say. Here's my penny sleeves. They're cardboard gold. That's what I use. You buy them by the case, you get them halfway cheap. So, all right, that's all I have for you today. And everybody be safe, be good, and bye for now. Catch you later.